Hello Cruising World, Mick the Suit Guy with you, and today is the first in a trilogy, at least, of videos I'm going to make, which I'm going to call the Carnival Explorer videos. So, there is a lot of really good information on Carnival's website. For those of you that don't know, I am also a travel agent, so I have a lot of access to a lot of the training behind the scenes on a special travel agent website, and I have access to all the different cruise lines websites, and I can absolutely guarantee you that Carnival's easily blows every other cruise line's website away, in my humble opinion. The training they give us, everything. So, I want to explain to you, not explain to you, already know probably, but I want to give you an idea of certain things that you can find on the website, but you may not know they were there. So, I put together a little thing we're going to put for you now, called the Carnival Explorer. The first one I'm going to do for you today is ships. What's on each ship? You may not even know. You may not care. Some people want a surprise when they get on board. Some people want to plan. Some people want to know a lot. Some people don't want to know much. But if you want to know, this might help you. So, hopefully, this will be valuable for your knowledge of which ship you want to go on. Because I'm going to go over, what you can get on different ships and stuff like that. So, here we go. Ready? Countdown's on. All right, so before I get to the nitty gritty, I'm going to show you this little picture. You can find this all over the internet. It's a breakdown of all the ships in the fleet now by class. It's very helpful and very interesting, I find. You can see what the newer ships are, what the older ships are, because it gives you the date they came into being, as it were. So you go from the Ecstasy back in 1991 all the way up to the Mardi Gras and the Carnival Celebration, which aren't even officially out yet. Well, kind of Mardi Gras kind of is, but you see what I'm saying. So you can look at these, you can say, oh, I like the look of that ship or whatever, if you're fussed that way. Obviously, within each class, the ships are going to be fairly similar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the website now, and you're going to see, if you click on the Explore button, one of two things is going to happen. If you hover your mouse over it, you're going to get this little drop box. I'm going to go to Our Ships. But if you actually click on Explore, you're going to go to this, which is the same thing, just with icons and pictures behind it. So don't panic if you get to one or the other. So we're going to click on Ships, and basically what it's going to do is going to list all the ships in the fleet. Obviously, I can't fit them all on one screen, but if you were to go down further, you'd have all the ships. Typically, the top one is going to be the quote-unquote newest one, or the one worked on most recently. So you'll see the more modernized ships, as it were, at the top of this list, and the further you go down are ships that haven't had anything done to them for quite a while. Now on the left, you're going to see there are some filters. You can do a sail from, a sail to, and a duration if you want to. So say you're sailing from Miami, for example. What I did here is I expanded that drop box down where it said see more. I selected Miami, so I can see just the ships that cruise from Miami. I selected sail to, I put the Caribbean. And then for the duration, I put 6 to 9 days. So you can select up to 3 ships. So you see these 6 ships there are the ones that do sail from Miami at one point or another during the year. Some of them move ports every now and then, but they're going to be in Miami at some point, and they're all going to do 6 to 9 day cruises. Some obviously will do less, and some do some 4 to 5, 6 day ones, but they'll all do a 6 to 9 day cruise at some point. Now, I've selected 3 ships. I selected the Celebration, the Magic, and the Freedom. They're all different classes of ships, and we're going to compare the 3, as you can see at the top. Basically, what's going to happen, my 3 ships have loaded there, and I can look at what all those little categories are. So I'm going to run you through them quickly one by one. You can take your own sweet time and do this at your own leisure, but I'm going to quickly show you how this works. So we do ship details first. You'll be able to see the gross tonnage of each ship, the guest capacity. I mean, look at the difference between the Celebration and the Freedom. That's a lot. Length in feet, again, a lot longer on the Celebration, but, and the onboard crew. So it gives you an idea of the size of the ships by looking at that. With the dining, don't worry about the coming soon. It just means the ship hasn't been built yet, but when it's done, they are going to be blue dots. Obviously, the blue cross means they do not have it. The blue dot means that they do. So you can go down all those different menus, restaurants and stuff, and see what's on what ship if that is important to you. Next, we're going to look at the activities, so you can see what activities you can do in each ship. Kind of having the celebration on here is a good yardstick because the celebration's pretty much going to have everything. So you get to see what the other ships do and don't have more so on there. So they're the activities and then all the different bars that they have on there. Now you notice that the celebration doesn't have the Red Frog Pub and the Rum Bar, but the Magic and the Freedom both do. But they're going to make up for it in other places, I am sure, the size of that ship. But if the Red Frog Pub is your thing, don't be disappointed when it's not on the celebration. Casino, obviously, they're all going to be fairly standard, all the same games and everything in the casino. And then we've got entertainment. You can see they don't have the lip sync battle on the celebration, but they do have Family Feud live. So that's, substituting one for another. There's only so many things you can do in a day, I guess. Events, there's all your different events. No white hot night party or 80s night on the celebration. Interesting. Kids and teens, what they can do is you can go for that list of everything there. They're fairly standard on these ships, but no Dr. Seuss book fill on the Carnival Magic. Interesting. So that's kids and teens, outdoor activities that they have. So again, you can see, you can just flick through all of these different items, what shops they have on there. I will say, I'm not in love with all the shops on the newer ships. I prefer some of the more traditional shops on the older ones, but I don't really shop much anyway on board, unless you call shopping for beer shopping. There's the spa and fitness information, what they do and don't have. Again, the blue dot means they have it. The blue X means they don't. And then finally, we're going to look at the itineraries that they do. So you can see the celebration, where they go, where it sails from. Obviously, London, England is going to be the first one. You can see on the Magic, they're going to go out to several different ports, Miami being one of them, and the same with Freedom, because they're going to be doing some Alaska cruises and go to Galveston and back to Miami. And then if you wanted to, on the bottom, you could click on the View Sailings button. Just to recap, you'll hit the, on the main screen, if you don't hit Explore, you're going to get this screen. You can click on Our Ships. If you hit Explore, you're going to get this screen, and once again, you can hit Ships. And then once you have done that, you're going to come to this filter where you can choose to go by port or where they sail or duration, or just browse different ships, and you can compare up to 3 at a time. So hopefully that's helpful. It gives you a good rundown on how you can look at the different ships, what they do, what they don't do. It may not be important to some people, it may be important to others, but it's a really good tool on Carnival's website under the Explore link at the top of the home screen. So there you are, exploring ships. So there you go. It's a pretty powerful tool, isn't it? I bet if you hadn't seen that, I bet you're glad you do now. If you have seen it, sorry I wasted your time. But there's a lot of useful information, and it will definitely help you. Some people don't really care about what ship they're on, like I said. Some people want a ship with more of the restaurants. Some people want bigger ships. Some people want smaller ships. It's like Goldilocks, isn't it, really? But that might help you decide. If you'd like to subscribe, if you found that interesting, you'll be able to watch the next in my trilogy of Carnival Explorer. So what are we doing next? I'm going to do one on shore excursions. I'm going to do one on destinations. I know that for sure. Who knows what else we'll get up to. But anyway, oh yeah, I'll probably do one on dining and all. So, have a gander at them. Again, subscribe if you'd like to. I would love you to. And I look forward to seeing you on a ship. Come and say hello. See you later, Cruising World. Any questions? Email me anytime. cruisingsuitguy@gmail.com. I promise I'll reply as soon as possible. Want to book a cruise or any type of travel? We are travel agents. Check out our site, elitetravelconnection.com, or email me, mick@elitetravelconnection.com. We are here for you. Finally, subscribe, please. Pretty please. You know you want to. Go on. I won't beg you. Okay, I'm begging. Please. Subscribe! Thank you.